Hello and welcome to a Saturday Extra Life stream with a little bit more Grim Dawn. Let me fix something up on the other monitor real quick. Alright. We do these streams every weekend for Extra Life. You can use the donation link up at the top of the screen or down in the description. Using that donation link will take you to my specific Extra Life page, and any donations through that page go directly to Phoenix Children's Hospital. Extra Life and the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals is an amazing, amazing charity and service that tries to help out sick kids and their families. They never turn anyone away, and they mostly work on just trying to make a rather hard time in a lot of people's lives being in the hospital, as I was earlier this year, or that my grandmother is in right now currently. And they just do their best to make that little bit better, especially for kids. So, on to Grim Dawn. We are dealing with Fort Ikon today. So we have to slay Commander Lucius as our main quest. And we have to get some resources as well. That are hidden away in Fort Ikon. But we're just gonna start meandering our way over there as we summon our skeletons. Oh, I think we have to actually go there, huh? It would have been quicker to go like that. Oh well. Can't jump across. Oh, I just wasn't paying attention. I was just kind of looking at the world here and just like, ooh, there's a nice little like cannonball decoration. That's a cool touch. It just looked a little too perfect though, so it drew my eye like, oh, maybe this is a thing. Alright, and we got all 9 of our skeletons. With enough explosives. It'll take some heavy explosives. Okay, so heavy explosive is different than dynamite. Oh, ow, ow. Alright, exploding enemies hurt. Take note. Fort Ikon Armory. Betrayal at Fort Ikon. Okay, so that's the main quest. Question is, where is the side quest that we need to get to? I think I'm gonna explore a bit more till we find the side quest, now that I know the main quest is over here. Oh wait, there's a bit of treasure up here. I can't ever forget treasure. It's the whole point of playing this video game, is getting treasure. I guess we're also trying to save humanity from an undead threat trying to take over the world, but I'm here for the treasure, personally. Okay. So this is actually the only way we can go, because we need heavy explosives for that. So that's blocked off. Okay. Well. Oh, it is? Okay, Fort Ikon Armory. So that is the entrance to it. So we go there for both quests. Just on the map, it doesn't say both. I'm just gonna go this way. Is this the supplies? Oh no, I see. So the supplies are going to be in chests like this. Or we only have to get one supply. Alright, that was it. That was all the supplies we had to get. At least my health regen's high enough that I don't tend to stay low for very long.
Skill's not ready. It's only the beginning.
Creepy Aetherial voices. I'm not really exploring with any rhyme or reason. I'm kind of just going where the wind takes me right now. There's so much treasure in this dungeon. Okay, so I can't use abilities like that to just quickly clear boxes if I want. Get 'em! Man, when I have all these Arcanists, the guys that slam these big meteors down on the enemies. Oh, this is Commander Lucius. And he dies. See how quickly his health bar just went once I activate all the buffs on all my guys. Legion Heavy Explosive. Hey, we got the Heavy Explosive. Emberstone Treads. Not for our class. Sad, sad, sad. Okay. I am actually going to go backtrack and get this section of the dungeon. Just to have it fully explored, because it doesn't seem like it's going to be that big. And I'll probably walk stairs up. Oh, okay. So never mind. If that's just the stairs up, then it's just gonna plop us out in the same place. Oops. So I'll just town portal back. Oops. It's these little parts of the map that I don't get why they have this special marking on them. it always trips me up. I've been playing this game for months now, and I still think like, oh, that's a door. I think it's just because like very classic, you know, D&D, like tabletop role-playing game maps, that's kind of how you mark doors. Oh. How do we get in there? Hang on a minute. There we are. See, now that's a good bit of level design there. I'll call that out. The fact that there's this grate here that we can very much see through. Like, oh, there's a room and there's clearly treasure. But then also having enemies here to make me look again. To be like, oh, wait, there's enemies in there. How'd the enemies get in there? Really tells me as a player, like, oh, wait, there's no obvious entrance on the map. That must be a secret room. Let's go look around for the entrance. Good job, designers. More dynamite. We'll take more dynamite always. Whoa. Is this a double rare? It's a pretty good double rare. What is my physique at? It's almost there, I guess. But let me take a drink. Explosion blown into the sewers. Armory smells terrible because of the sewers. Bottom of this, so we found several dead men, charred beyond recognition. The men that went missing earlier. First is one of the men was an explosives expert and should have been aware of the destructive potential of so much powder. By itself, I wouldn't give this detail a second thought, if not for my second concern. Another of the men has been with the Black Legion for nearly 8 years with no signs of dissent or disagreement with command. In fact, he was due for promotion to a commanding position soon. Something doesn't fit here. The tale that is painted indicates sabotage from within, but who would go to such lengths to frame these men? Without more information, I cannot say without certainty what is going on, but my gut tells me there's more play here. I have successfully infiltrated the fort, as you commanded. It is ironic that the commander of this garrison is one of the weakest minds I have ever encountered. There is so much turmoil and fear that resides within him. He was easy to manipulate and overwhelm. While I do have full control of his body, there is something in the region that tampers with direct communication, something tainted and ancient. Anything capable of such an act demands further investigation. I write this correspondence in the meantime, so that another may look into this matter. Fort Ikon has proven to be a challenge for us, and now I understand why. The vast stores of weapons and war machines the humans have amassed is staggering. It is a wonder that they have not exterminated themselves in their endless pursuit of warfare and self-destruction. Nevertheless, everything moves according to our grand plans. I have already taken steps to sabotage their armory and planted evidence, leading to several deserters. Nobody suspects my involvement. But the main reason I have deemed it necessary to report to you comes from the most unexpected discovery. The anomaly, the revealer of the secrets, walks among these humans, and even now shares with them our plans. We have since adjusted our projections in this region, ensuring that anything the anomaly reveals is of no use to the humans, but is knowledgeable of our ways, could still prove detrimental to our success on this world. For now, I have begun sowing the seeds of distrust about the anomaly to the humans. The fear is so great that they had it moved to the prison, where it remains. Once my sabotage is complete and the gates are open, Fort Ikon will fall. Then we can deal with the traitor, as is fitting of such an unprecedented betrayal. Ooh, okay, interesting. So it seems like there is some kind of Aetherial that has turned sides and is actually helping us out, and the main Aetherial forces don't appreciate it. meandering. Not gonna read this one. I will pick up the scrap though. No real need to even town portal since we're this close. And just walk on through. You'd think maybe you should have someone guarding that gate, but I guess they're more worried about the rift. They do actually have marksmen on the walls, and these guys on this rampart here. I'm gonna go back and read this quest. Precious resources. Quartermaster Edric of the Black Legion has tasked you with the recovery of precious raw materials from within the Fort Ikon armory. Armor is overrun with Aetherials. Or the people of Homestead could benefit from these supplies as well, as their fortress home is worn down by attacks. You have to decide who needs the supplies more, the people of Homestead or the Black Legion. I think I'm gonna give it to the Black Legion. Homestead might honestly be the smarter long play, but I feel like I've helped them enough. They should be okay. Fort Ikon kind of seems like a pretty key point to hold defensively in the war going on here, especially because it's like literally the first line of defense from the Necropolis up here. So if Fort Ikon falls, they just kind of walk right through. Yeah, they kind of just like there's no real place we can stop them because like the two human forces are at war here, plus also being at war with the cultists of Chthon. Or sorry, no, the human forces are right here in Sorrow's Bastion, but this is all cultist territory, along with Death's Vigil and Kaimon's Chosen, all fighting kind of over here. So technically, I guess Sorrow's Bastion would be another checkpoint, but I don't give much faith in them because they're pretty weak considering they're fighting each other. I've already handled most of what's going on over here, so I honestly do feel like Fort Ikon is kind of just the more important place to defend right now. Here's your supplies. Oh, we lose reputation with Homestead for it, though. Oh. Now you've recovered these supplies. Here, take some of the scrap. I'm sure you could use it too. Clear the front gates of Fort Ikon. All right.
That skill's not ready.
I have to remind myself really quick to what are we working towards? Working towards Guardian of Empyrean, aren't we? And we're just pumping into this. Pretty sure that's what's happening. Okay. Yeah. That is what we were doing, because we had the exact right amount of levels to basically get to the unlock point for it, but also to unlock Guardians of Empyrean. assaulted. I have to speak to Inquisitor Creed at Fort Ikon, but I think I'm gonna just do a little bit of exploring first. Mostly because I just don't want to have to walk back. That's kind of an annoying thing they did. I don't even know how that dude died. Confused there. He was dead before I even touched him. I think your choke points are working more in my favor than yours. Ow. Oh, oh, whoa, they have traps. They have traps galore. Whoa, okay. That was brutal. Absolutely brutal. Oh, I'm like trying to attack this dude because he looks like an enemy. I was like, why isn't my shield going off? I'm trying to throw my shield at this guy. Okay, got that taken care of. Man, these mines are just messing up my minions. Ow. This is really a mechanic just to punish people like me that don't actually look at the game, but look at the map up here as to where I'm going. Oh,
That skill's not ready.
Ow. Rift. Alright. Let's take a moment. Get our skeletons back. There we go. Alright, let's get in the Chthonic Rift. Monsters deal additional pierce damage. Oh boy, they hurt. Hurting me. That's for sure. Ooh. Gnarl mesh, the engorged. Died instantly. Some buff potions. Get some dudes back. Pet a dog at my feet. Yawn, because I probably should have had that second cup of coffee, but I didn't. Okay.
Do that yet.
to go make that second cup of coffee at this rate.
Can't do that yet. Yeah. Yeah.
These guys really hurt. Oh, there's another Divine Rift. Huh. Obsidian Throne. What does that mean? Is this like a boss area? Nope. Not the one that we needed.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah, if these are rivers of blood for these chthonic beings, are we just... Were the cultists tricked into just being these guys landscapers, basically? They're just supplying them with the water for their rivers? Their tributaries? Ow. God, he hurts. Luckily, I can just kind of keep kiting him around this big piece of terrain here. Fiend Blood Spellblade. Wow, I actually lose damage per second. Is this that same sword I keep getting over and over? Yeah, it is. I've gotten like 3 of these. I even think I've gotten that Spellblade before. Bane Gargoths. Shard of Conflagration. It's a cool looking shield. How much? We got almost 400,000.
Skill's not ready.
There we go. Yeah, because the cultists are like, we must give them all the blood. Drain the blood from our victims and provide them to our gods. But it's like, are the gods just creating beaches with skulls and blood? Is that all the blood is for? Oops. Exalted stash. Whoa. Cool. More of those, please. And we get a level up you shouldn't have. Over here. There's that other rift. Other rifty majig. Getting rifty with it. There it is. Where is this gonna take us? The Forsaken Wastes. I'm just saying, if we lose, if we die and lose our, we're gonna just lose the body. I'm not gonna go all the way back through all this, I think. Oh, this actually took us back to our original place. I see. Okay. I thought it took us deeper in. Oh. Okay. Good thing he wasn't that hard. Okay. First off, let's see. I think I need more. I'm honestly gonna just probably hold on to that point. Wait and see. What I need exactly more of. I think it's physique for the piece of gear that I want, but I just don't know for sure. I really am just really quiet right now because I'm kind of mindlessly just slaying demons. Alright, now we need to find the portal out, which I believe was along this eastern coast somewhere. Because we've explored everything. I kind of just gotta listen out for the little lightning crackles. I really wish they marked those portals on the map in some way. That'd be so nice. Oh, I hear it. There it is. Plains of Strife back here. Oh, again, I'm trying to attack an ally. Pff, I'm dumb. Just really need to pay attention. See, but they look so similar to these guys. Man. Celestial presence. What is celestial presence? I'm assuming it's an oath keeper. It goes with the Guardian of Empyrean. Does it? Yeah, it gives an aura to the Guardian, is what it does. I see. I'm just looking on the wiki. I'm like, what are some of these things? But items, creatures, factions, locations, constellations. Rare. Faction. Epic. Okay. I'm just trying to see if I can easily like find a sword here to like, what's Soul Thief? That's useful, but not giving me skills towards what I want still. And then legendary, like what color is legendary? Oh, purple. And we very rare, I don't know if, I think we found one legendary item so far. Actually, can you wiki tell me about these things. Alright, yeah, if I go to the weapons page. If I go to the items page, item quality. Alright, here we are. Epic items are blue and encompasses unique items and item sets. Unlike lower quality items, epic items do not have a base item type or random affixes. Rather, they have their own unique properties and stats. They also have unique names and item art. Legendary items are purple, another tier of unique items of higher quality and rarity than epic items. These are the rarest items in the game. Okay, item level. Item level indicates the minimum required level of monster or chest from which a particular item will drop, and is sometimes different to the level needed for the player to equip. Item level also determines the level of affixes the item can have. Many items have several different possible item levels, enabling the player to make use of them throughout the game. Notably, monster infrequents and quest reward items. Epic items below level 50 also have higher level empowered versions and even higher mythical versions. In Grim Dawn's item stats, affixes, and bonuses will often come with random stat deviation. A stat will have an intrinsic base value, which is then subjected to a % deviation up or down. Hence, if a stat has a base value of 100 and a deviation of 30%, it can roll anywhere between 70 and 130. In addition, stats will always round down. Okay, but it doesn't... Unique items, yep. Acquisition. Most unique items can drop randomly as loot anywhere from monster chests. One-shot chests in particular contain guaranteed random, but can also be crafted after finding the appropriate blueprint. Where's Etrim Fold? Okay. Crown of Command? Oh no, that's... I already used that. I wish... Okay. Yeah, so the wiki tells me, like, here's items, but I really wish it could tell me, like, chance to drop, where to get. Because something like this Wreath of Souls, which gives me +1 to all skills in Necromancer, would be really useful to me right now. Whoa, okay, something's going on over right there. Alright. Wasn't that bad, thankfully. Did kill a lot of my dudes, my dudelets. I'm sorry. I'm curious again. So that was unique items, which are blue and purple. But rare items... But it doesn't describe to me... It doesn't give me, like, what does the double rare mean? Wiki is not the most useful of things. Alright, is there a way I can trigger these? Attack, pet attack. Attack. What happens if I tell you to go attack over there? Okay. Well, this is how this is gonna work. Is this the best way to do this? Probably not. But we are totally... That's how a necromancer would think to do it, at least. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, again, not paying attention to the mines. I don't know if those are like very purposely placed or if they randomly spawn in certain areas. 'Cause, man, do they hurt. Let's keep it going. Ow. Man. It's mean. It's very mean. Alright, I thought this would be like, yeah, the entrance into something. Don't forget to loot your rotting corpses. We use all parts of the buffalo in this game. Now we're in the gates of Necropolis, I should say. Yeah, there we go. Sick. Alright. Let's teleport back to Fort Ikon. Speak to Inquisitor Creed. Ash Smallmouth, okay.
Good work down there. We need to secure a forward position at the Necropolis immediately. We
Where do you
cannot
need me?
simply march our forces straight into the Necropolis. The cult's minions will descend upon us in force. We will be crushed before we could even get near the tomb of the Watchers. Instead, we will put your unique skills to use. Make your way into the Necropolis past the Plains of Strife, and secure the nearest rift gate. Once you've done so, Algrim will come through with a contingent of our men. With the element of surprise on our side, we will strike at the enemy from within.
So hoping you can make your way into... Okay, I've done that. Once you've done so, Algrim will come through through with a contingent of our men. With the almost surprise on our side, we'll strike the enemy from within. Have I not? I did that.
I'll give you a good price for what I've got left.
I'm gonna just sell everything green, unless it has a bonus to pets, and then I will come back to it. It's two-handed. Mr. Pets. Okay, anything in third or fourth slots? Nope. Alright. Start putting blues into this. Yeah. Come back here. Put this one up here. These guys down. Alright, rare helm. Bunch more armor. Loses some damage on the pets, but I think I have plus 304% damage, so we can afford to lose a bit. That's fine. Oh, whoops. Bring back.
Iron well spent.
So our physique goes up. Our cunning goes down. Our spirit goes down. Actually, we do lose DPS. Our armor rating does come up more. So, armor absorption, still just 84%. Maybe this isn't worth it. Because I'm losing a good chunk of resistances as well. Okay, maybe not so worth it. I sadly can't even use these, so we should just sell them. These seem fine. Yeah. We'll equip those at least, that's fine.
Come see what's left of my wares. Iron well spent.
Alright, cool. There's a quest from Captain Reeve here. What you need? With the recent ethereal attack, I can't allow this deception to carry on any longer. Anasteria, the witch who was allowed to enter our fold, must be put down. The Inquisitor insists that she not be harmed, but the trust he has in his misplaced. Commander Lucius was an honorable man and a dedicated soldier up until he was possessed by the Aetherials. I refuse to believe that the Anasteria's witchcraft was not involved in that corruption. need someone outside the searcher to handle this for me. Will you enter the fort prison and deal with that wretched witch? Why is Inquisitor Wander kept safe? It needs to be exterminated. You led a witch into the fort. McCreed and Commander Lucius wished to hear her out when she arrived at her gates with her hands above her head in surrender. She somehow earned their trust and was allowed to roam freely, spreading her ethereal taint through the fort. Alright, I'll deal with her. I bet, and I would like there to be an option of, like, what am I trying to say? An option of don't kill her, basically. The Outcast bounty table. The Outcast secrets? Writ of the Outcast. Oh, I just get access to this from a base level of tolerated. Drain Essence, Ill Omen, Buyer's Might, Celestial Presence, Empowerment. Necrotic Edge, Volcanic Stride, Decomposition. Interesting. Well, let's talk to it.
My, what a curiosity you are.
Oh, is this the trader that was talked about in the... Okay, sorry. There was someone at my front door. I had to look at the camera. Is this the trader that was talked about in the letters? Like, this is an ethereal that has gone against it? So what is this? A human and yet not. There is an aura about you. A stranger, but I cannot sense the spirit. Tell me, what fate has befallen you? I was possessed by an ethereal, but left me at the Hangman's Noose. Captain Reeve wants you dead. Why are you under Creed's protection? What a marvel you are. They say that to become one with an ethereal you must lose all that defines you, but it seems there's more to the mystery than rumors let on. The Aether holds many secrets, but few are held from me. There are those who fear such power, but that is why you're here, no? Why should I trust you? I assure you I came to Legion with the full intent of helping them battle against the ethereal invasion. My information has already saved many lives, but Captain Reeve and the others refuse to see it. Will you join them and condemn me for what I do as well? No, I'll defy him. Now that we've put this unpleasantness behind us, I was hoping you could hear me out. Nobody in Legion will help me, but perhaps you will be more understanding. What's wrong? All the commotion during the Aetherials attack, I'm afraid that most of my personal stores were damaged or even destroyed. If I am to continue my work here, I must have another ancient heart, blood of Cthon, and tainted brain matter. They're pivotal to my research, but acquiring them on my own is simply out of the question for this old crone. Where would I find these? Ancient hearts beat within many of Cairn's most dangerous wildlife. Even the voracious Germapterans carry within them strong hearts. Okay. Blood of Cthon is a vile substance that you'll find amongst the cult Chthon's elite or from the most powerful fiends of the void. Tainted brain matter, well, you have to slay a being possessed by a powerful ethereal. I'd settle for your brains, but I have a feeling that you like where it is right now just fine. Okay. Go to the faction window real quick. Outcast. So the Outcast is just Anasteria. Or why she knows so much about the Aetherials and their plans. She seemingly arrived out of nowhere, provided the Black Legion with information, and that saved precious lives. Many of the Black Legion have branded her a witch, and would gladly see her burnt at the stake, despite Inquisitor Reed's insistence that she be kept safe. No, I'm with him. I'm absolutely with him. Sadly can't do that with her, but alright, so if we just get these things, we'll just bring them back to her. Alright, let's pop back to the gates of Necropolis. I wonder if this will be like, secure the inner Necropolis rift gate. Well, there it is. Or is it the inner Necropolis rift gate? Okay. So I have to actually, like, get into Necropolis. We're just at the entrance right now. Get him. Oh, here's a hero. Yeah, this will get us what we need. Jerevuk's bite. Ooh. Lightning infused with pure aether emanates from you and cascades through your foes. I guess it's not worth it. Walking through these kinds of places just kind of give me inspiration for making battle maps or D&D maps where instead of doing a hex crawl in like a big wilderness, you could do them in cities or things like this. Sorry, I'm getting a message from my wife. What is this? Oh. Okay. I should just buy her those paint sets. Gotta get a job first. Guys that shoot really hurt. Is it because I have terrible pierce resistance? Is that what it is? Or maybe it's because I have terrible physical resistance? I don't know. Keep it going. Looking for the inner gate. Get him. Now I think... yeah, we'll be fine. I think... what is it? I need to get to level 32. I'm 8 points away, so that's 1, 2... yeah, 3 levels away. So level 51 is what we're looking to get. Horus the Cursed Smith. Interesting. It's just a random smith out here, I guess. I need to get Hysteria or whatever it was. Stunjax, Spellfire Wand, Omen. I wish I had the upgraded version of this. Stunjax. It's like none of these things are useful to me. It's like, I guess maybe these would be, but I have no guarantee that they're going to have these store stats that I'm actually looking for. This is soldier gear. And same with all these. None of them have guaranteed sort of stats. Explorer's trousers. Soldier. Decorated pauldrons. Yep. Nothing really good for me. Stone in here. Failed hide. I don't have anything in my gloves. Hand armor. Attack converted to health. That's pretty good. Just type in hand. Okay, what if I type in hand armor? Caster offhand, shields. Offhands. Just getting offhand. Now what I want is armor. Used in all armor is this. Health regen, constitution, Fire resistance, reduction of burning. Let's use some shields. Shoulder, chest, and leg armor. Just all armor. Yeah. A silk swatch. Alright, well, maybe I do put it there. Alright. Lovely soiree. Draining the blood out of another person. As they do. Ooh. Piece of candy. Alright, that works. Torment. Corpse Desecrator. Ourselves some good reputation with the outcast. Things. No, I have it on a passive, don't I? That's great. Ooh, there's a shrine. Desecrated shrine. Very easily handled one. Now where were we in our devotion? Where were we going towards? Oh boy. Did we even decide? I remember looking at this a whole lot. Trying to figure out what we were gonna do. I don't remember if we ever came to an actual conclusion. Were we gonna go for this guy? I need 15 purple, 8 yellow. Wait. So are they all... Okay, and there's some over here. Right. Oh wait, that's right. I remember looking at the frog. Because he had pet stuff in the end of his tree. I remember looking at this guy. That's not the right stuff that I need, though. Harpy. Cunning, energy regen, pierce, grr. Chaos damage. Oh. Axe or spear that I don't use. Yeah, we could just do this raven and get more green, but what's one we could do that gets us yellow? Maybe I just need to grab that one to start looking at these. Yeah, maybe that's what we do. Okay, let's grab this and then we'll get this lion one. Alright, let's look at this dagger. So damage, pierce damage. Three and 2. So that'd get me up to 9 and 3. Alright. No, I couldn't go to that one. Oh, the hammer is different from the anvil. I thought these were connected. Cleans your wounds and wards you against poison. You give blue. Green. You know, I really do think I'm just gonna go for this guy, this unknown soldier one. So, I wish I could just like, okay, purple, yellow, purple, yellow. This one here does as well. Poison acid resists. Okay. Isn't terrible either. Gives me 5. That. Okay. If I get this lion one, that gets me up to 4 yellow, so I'll be at 4 yellow. If I go to this, then I'm up to 6 yellow, 9 purple. Okay. 6 yellow and 9 purple, and then grab this one. Oh wow, really? That only gives me, so I'd only be at, so my 6 yellow, 9 purple. This would just be 7 yellow, 10 purple. That's not really worth it. Man, but I'd have to for that. I don't know if there's a crazy good, efficient path for this. Forms around you. Defensive. Man. Oof, oof, oof. Purple. There's like no overlap. It's just these ones. Okay. Something to think about and come back to. Oh, I see a rift. Here we go, Ulgrim came through.
Took you long enough. There I thought I'd have to save the world all by myself. The cult of Chthon is too numerous for us to take them head on. But we can sabotage their efforts with a few precise attacks, while our Black Legion friends keep them distracted elsewhere.
Alright, what'd you have in mind?
It appears that the ritual is being powered by blood harvested at the cult's camps, delivered here in despicable blood wagons. To complicate matters, the constant flow of blood is maintaining a chthonic seal over the entrance to the Tomb of the Watchers. I may be able to breach it with some effort, but there is no way you would be able to follow me through. You will have to disrupt the blood deliveries first. The tomb itself is split into 3 levels, with the bottom floor sealed off behind ancient wards. But if the cult is delivering blood in those quantities, then they must have already broken through them. I'm going to enter the tomb and see if I can disrupt the ritual from inside. In the meantime, you should deal with the blood wagons. When you're finished, join me on the bottom level, just beyond the seal of the Lughorian. With luck, we will stop the cult of Chthon before the Lughorian even moves a tentacled limb.
I do like the sound of that. Sorry, I'm messing with my mic a little bit. Trying to have less cable. Alright, there we go. Yep, alright. The northern blood wagon, the eastern blood wagon, and the western blood wagon. Guys are real slow to react. You're cool looking. Too bad I destroyed your blood wagon. Maybe we should have read the lore on the Necropolis, because I am honestly curious why the heck did the kingdom feel it necessary to build this massive complex of bodies. It's huge. We haven't even looked at all of it. Like, here's... We didn't even look at all of this down here. Look how much Necropolis there is. This is crazy. This was just the gate. This is the opening foyer of the Necropolis. And only like now here are you actually inside the Necropolis proper. That's crazy. Can you imagine like wanting to go see your loved one at their grave or something? And you have to do like a 3 days hike to tent up on the bridges or something here. Like, alright, we're almost there. Oh, now we're back in the gates of the Necropolis. We went the wrong way. Let's keep going. And I keep accidentally hitting 5 instead of 6. Oh, I didn't realize we leveled up. I see a totem. Alright, 2 more levels. Alright, we're gonna take a quick little break, just real quick. Be right back.
My name is Sean Gorey. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and I want to change kids' health in University Hospital's Rainbow Babies and Children's because I was treated there as a kid, and this is my way of giving back.
Kids can't wait.
My name is Defy, and I'm from the East Coast of Canada, and I want to change kids' health at the IWK Children's Hospital because as a father myself, I know they're always going to be there for me if and when I need them.
Kids like me enter a CMN hospital every year. For me, I entered my children's hospital when I was 9 years old for my miracle story. Happy to report that my health is on the up, and it's all because of gamers like you.
Alright. Let's go deal with this totem. Death chill. Power your attacks and those of your nearby allies with the ghastly chill of death. Oh, that wouldn't be bad, actually. Heart of Wrath. Okay. Oathkeeper skill. Just want to make sense. Double check that, you know? Oh, blood cart. Boop. Destroyed your blood cart. Tee-hee. What you gonna do about it? You chthonic nerds. Lucius Blood Boil. Ooh. Man. Just bonuses to skills is so good. So we just need to get the northern one now. So I guess let's... I guess there's the northern one. That works. I thought there was another dude over there. Alright, well. Let's go do the quest. I would love if you guys could drop some chthonic hearts or something. Or chthonic blood. Whatever that thing is that I need. I guess I already have it technically, but more doesn't hurt. It's just kind of fun. That first thing I do when I walk in a room and I just chuck a shield at someone's face and they get stunned. And then a horde of skeletons just... Polarity of Valor. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Oh, I see another totem. And a shrine. Lucky day. devotion point. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna just get this lion first. Might as well. Actually, let's... Okay. Alright, we're gonna get lion. Where's flamingo? Flamingo's yellow as well. We can get flamingo. And then we can get stag. Okay. We can get panther. It's helping us get yellow, but it's not really helping us get purple. But we can come down here, get frog for purple. Oh, okay, wait. Hang on a minute. Maybe we should be going for you. Lots of just resistances. Where are you? Ooh, okay. I like you. So we get lion, right? Which will get us 4 in yellow. And we'll actually be able to go right to Typhos here, who will get us... Okay. And we can even get this Rowan Scepter probably, but it requires a mace. Maybe we still grab it just for the constellation bonus. Maybe not though. We'll probably grab him, and then so what we'll be at 6 and 4 at the start of it. At the end of it, we'll be at 9 and 6. 9 purple, 6 yellow. That would get us to 12 and 8. But it might just be better to get you to get to 12, because then we get more pet bonus. And then come up here, grab these guys for the yellows. Yeah, I think that's a plan. Where's the door? Where's the thing to break to get in here? Is it on the other side? Is it over right there? There's very clearly a thing to do, place to break, to get into this room. Oh, come on. Why are you making me pixel hunt? Oh, how useful. What is going on? Why can't... Is this just... I don't think so. It's hidden spoils. Is there like a thing to do? Like a lever to pull? Loose torch. There we go. See? Just had to pixel hunt a little bit harder, I guess. Alright. You know. Whoa! almost died. Two-handed, man. You know, I technically am using a mace right now. I guess I could go that one that empowers maces. The door has opened. Pretty sure. Yeah, that's the one we already got. Okay. Let's get out. Get out of here, parasite. Ooh. Gotta love the hero who tries to smack talk and then very quickly realizes probably shouldn't smack talk because you're gonna die. Something on the other monitor real quick. Okay. Should be fine. Come on. Get him. This is still like a cool kind of just map, like the little tentacles coming up from the lower floors. I like it. It does kind of feel like really Diablo now, because I'm in like a later act and I'm basically fighting demons. They're just Cthulhu demons. And who wrote? Where? Cosmic Horror Cthulhu? Oh my god, why am I blanking on H.P. Lovecraft? There we go. Whew, I was really blanking on that name. Not a good person, so I just buried his name away, I guess. Genius inventor. Well, say inventor of a genre. I think his accomplishments kind of get a little blown out of proportion, just because he was kind of an originator. Those properties are still riffed off of to this day. Sound good. Oh, whoops. I just walked right into a boss. Alright. Just kind of let the skeletons handle that. Terror. The final seal. I guess I could go in that Chthonic Rift and go get some more XP. Sealed in. Boop. Oh. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Oh, we're here with Ulgrim. Oh, the Ligorian. Big ol' boss fight time. Consuming Ulgrim. Oh no. Alright. Oh. Ooh. I don't know what that means. The Bane of Cairn. The voice of Cathar. Stop the summoning of Ligorian. Alright, cool. Glyph of the elusive assassin. Alright. Speak to Inquisitor Creed at Fort Ikon. Alright. How close is that? Oh, it's very close actually, so let's just go. No need to use our personal rift. Well, that was the end of that. That might be the end of the base game, honestly. Grim John Wiki. Okay. Huh? Crucible, mutators, factions, bounties, crafting, multiplayer pets, achievements, modding, patch notes. Moving saves. I just want I just want, like, okay, if I go to, oh, world, here we go. Alright, what is, let's say Act 4. Asterkarn. Okay. Sees the final showdown between the Black Legion and the Chthonic forces. Edge of Reality, okay. So that was Act 4, so what's Act 5? Okay, so yeah, this is the end of the base game. Is this right here? Because Act 5 picks up in Ashes of Malmoth. Alright. Set in the forest near the Burwich village, yeah. And then Act 6 is the end of Ashes of Malmoth. Actually set in the city of Malmoth. And then Act 7 is the other expansion we have, which is Forgotten Gods. Yeah, okay. Which is the one that we've had access to, like, since the beginning of the game, basically, but we just haven't done it. I want to know more about one-shot chess. Let's go talk to...
You've returned. Is it finished then?
The beast had been banished, but Olgrim was pulled into the void along with it. I was wondering that.
So our great moment of triumph is soured with tragedy. The cult's defeat at the Necropolis marks humanity's first major victory in this conflict, proving that we are not going to simply lie down and let ourselves be wiped out by fiends and spirits. Word of this victory will spread and give people hope that someday this nightmare will truly be over. Yet we cannot forget those who sacrificed their lives to bring us here. Brave men and women of the Black Legion who took up arms in the defense of Urala, a nation that scorned them as criminals, outcasts, and even traitors. In death, they were none of those things. They died as heroes. But I refuse to count Olgrim among the dead just yet. I owe him that much. I could use your help. Are you with me?
Alright. How can I help?
Arum Ital. Arum Ital. Lo ith soler. Lo ith bismir. Monum Olgrim thonokolo utoklein. This is too dangerous. Need to find another way.
The rift gate! Something's coming through!
Inquisitor Creed. Devil's Crossing was attacked.
Take it easy, John. What's happened?
Some new kind of Aetherial. Just smashed right through our defenses. We need reinforcements. We're in bad shape.
I'll send help, but I can't spare much. We're equally pressed here. Loss of Ulgrim to the Void may be more serious than you realize.
Ulgrim is dead, Creed. You must know that. My people need help now. We won't survive another attack.
John,
It came from Malmuth. That thing that attacked Devil's Crossing. I escaped the city with a small group 2 weeks ago. Most died crossing the burning fields. My father was pulled into the bog by cannibals. I had to leave him. I was the only one who made it to Devil's Crossing. Malmuth has been a living nightmare since the Grim Dawn. I was part of the resistance there, if you can call it that. The Aetherials toyed with us, as if we ever had a chance. They let us fight on because they needed us. Needed our bodies for the grotesque things they make deep beneath the city. You think you're safe here, behind your stone walls. But those things from Malmuth will keep coming, and they will find you. And no fortress will ever be able to save you.
a chilling tale indeed. In our fight against the Chthonians, we've overlooked a growing ethereal threat. We must find Ulgrim. But maybe we can aid Malmuth at the same time. You've already done a great deal, but we must ask for your help once again. We need you to strike at the heart of the ethereal invasion, far to the east, in the ruined city of Malmuth.
All right then.
Good, you're back. Do you have a moment?
What is it?
I struggle to admit this, but I must abandon my efforts at opening a rift to reach Ulgrim. For all I've learned in battling the occult, I'm no warlock. During my last attempt, I nearly lost control of the ritual when something tried to breach my portal from the other side. This is too dangerous to continue. To make matters worse, Captain Bourbon has just arrived with a girl named Amala, bearing dire news from the east. While we struggled here to stop the Chthonians from unleashing terror and madness upon the world, the Aetherials have been far from idle. Everything they had done in this region is merely a sample of what is to come, if what Amala says is true. As much as it pains me to say this, our plans to rescue Ulgrim are secondary to this rising threat in the fallen city of Malmuth. The passage north from Burwich is quickly closing as the Aether Fire consumes everything. But perhaps we can accomplish both goals at once.
What you got in mind?
The Luminari have long been aware of the coven of witches hiding out to the north of Burwich, using the treacherous territory to deter pursuers. The witches will know the lay of the land and should be aware of any paths that remain through the Aether Fire. And I have hopes that they will be able to do what I could not, reveal where the Loghorian has taken Ulgrim. I would go myself, but I doubt the arrival of a high-ranking Inquisitor will be looked upon kindly within their circle, and I am needed in Devil's Crossing. I know that you have suffered much already in the defense of humanity, but you are the only one who can trust with this. Take my pendant and travel north from the Burwich Estates. A barrier of Aether Fire will stand in your way, but the pendant will make short work of it. Head north through Gloomwald until you've reached the edges of Ugdenbog, where I believe the Coven has made their home. You cannot arrive empty-handed. They may well burn any memory of discovering their location right out of your mind. I recommend you hunt down a creature known as Caraxus Fowl, the scourge of Ugdenbog. I imagine it has grown quite large over the years, preying on unwary travelers making their way through Gloomwald. Find the beast within its waterside lair in Gloomwald, and bring its heart to the Coven. I'm sure they'll find some nefarious use for it. But we must overlook that in light of our situation. Show them this keepsake of Ulgrim's and find us a way to Malmuth. We will be awaiting your signal.
That was a lot of objectives. That was a lot of things all at once. Maybe we try this. Since we're going back to Devil's Crossing, maybe we go back to where we got. Go and fight the Warden again. Alright. Entry 9, Inquisitor Creed. With the help of the Taken, we've dealt a serious blow to the Cult of Cthon. I don't want to diminish the immensity of such a triumph, especially given the small force and limited resources we're working with, but I fear has come at great cost. While our attention was focused on denying the Logorian entrance to this world, the Aetherials were certainly not idle. Many in Devil's Crossing have paid the ultimate price, but such is the way of war, and it may sound callous to say it, but we traded well. Losing only a handful while preventing a monstrosity from escaping the void that could have heralded the end of the world as we know it is a win for humanity. What disturbs me, though, is the loss of Olgrim to the void. Bourbon apparently does not share my concern, and I think he sees it as ill-afforded sentiment on my part. Bourbon sees Olgrim as merely a man, but I am certain there is more to him. I believe he is an ascendant, a man who has become a demigod. Olgrim expertly plays the part of a jovial and unassuming character, but his eyes say much more. He makes offhanded references to historical events with details and a familiarity of someone recalling a personal memory. For all his outward jocularity? Wow, okay. There's a gravity to him, and it is clear he has witnessed much. I suspect more than one could experience in a single lifetime. Yet for all that, and despite his obvious efforts to downplay it, Olgrim possesses remarkable strength and energy for the middle-aged man he appears to be. He often carries himself in a relaxed, casual manner, moving languidly, but at rare moments I have seen him react and move with impossible speed. I feel that he could do much more than he has in fighting the enemies of man, but I am not sure why he is holding back. Perhaps he will never know. Perhaps maybe Bourbon is right. Perhaps Olgrim is lost to the void. Somehow, though, I feel we'll see him again, and if we do, it would go a long way toward confirming my suspicions. Then again, strange times are these, where a nameless wretch cut down from the noose has risen to become possibly the greatest hero of our time. If the Taken continues on this path and survives this war, I wonder if perhaps they too are on the path of ascendancy. Alright. Gotta do a little inventory cleanup. Bind your... Oh. We gotta put that in our chest armor for sure. Okay, let's just start selling stuff. There's a mala.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Pet. Had to try. Okay. What is judgment? I feel like that's one I actually use. No, it's not. Okay. So we're gonna do the same thing. Basically get rid of everything unless it has some sort of bonus to skills we actually use, or it has bonuses to pets. Okay. to pets. Righteous fervor. Let's consider it. I think we are going to end up using the legendary dagger, though. Who's this? Olgrim, a rather mundane. Olgrim's keepsake is a frying pan? Okay. That's funny. Alright. Yeah. Let's put this in there. Let's put this in there. See if I can possibly fit. Doesn't look like it, huh? Yep, alright. Alright. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do. Maybe that's what we do, actually. Where is it? You. Okay. Oh, I can't even use it yet because I need to be level 50. Okay, so let's look at this then. Are those bonuses really worth it? I don't think so. This, however, I do think is better. Even though that does give me +3 to summon Blight Fiend. Okay, maybe not. With that +3 to summon Blight Fiend, that's actually pretty good. Right, just for and Spectral Wrath. Yeah. Yeah, okay, no. None of these are it. That's giving me +3 to raise skeletons, so I definitely don't want that there. Alright then. So yeah, just sell all those.
See you around.
Alright, talk to Amala.
Excuse me, could I have a moment of your time? I overheard that you will be headed beyond Gloomwald in the hopes of reaching Malmouth. It's noble of you to spearhead this effort, but I was hoping there was something you could look into for me. You see, I did not travel down here alone. I was with my father. He was injured in Gloomwald, and I had no choice but to leave him behind in search of aid.
My father and I were part of a small group that managed to escape the confines of Malmouth's ruins, but we did not get far before the casualties began. The spreading aether fire and roaming Aetherials saw to that. But it was not until we reached Ugdenbog that the horrors truly began. Cannibals, poisonous fumes, and even carnivorous plants threatened our every move. By the time we entered Gloomwald, it was just my father and I, but we were not out of danger yet. A pack of cannibals ambushed us in the night. My father was injured in the fray. While it wasn't fatal, I had no choice but to leave him so that I could find help. Eventually, I found my way to Devil's Crossing. I'm not sure how long my father can survive on his own. He was never very good with weapons, or much of anything for that matter. Nevertheless, He's the only family I've got left, and I want to look for him. But the Inquisitor insists that I first debrief him on every detail that I can recall on Malmeth. On your way through Gloomwald, will you spare some time and search for my father? He could not have strayed far from the main road.
I'll find his body. I totally forgot that there's a stash over here. Yeah, level 50. Still what I need. I need physique 497 for that. 482. I kind of want to just have this for a while, see how it works. Let's swap back to this real quick. I think yep, I already have. Oh, I have a normal Blade Fury. This is an empowered Blade Fury. Okay. So I don't have an empowered Blade Fury yet. Oops. Okay. Pretty sure I don't have any of the rest of these. Do I have this axe somewhere? I don't see it. If I do. Astral Lake Wraps. No, also don't see it. There's the Praetorian Shoulder Guard. Okay. Definitely don't have you. I'm gonna say for me to use once we hit level 50. I don't think we have those boots anywhere, right? Doesn't look like it. We're getting Tempest of the Void. That I feel like. Nope, I don't. Alright. Weeping. Alright, Weeping Ruby. Nope. Cool. Don't have you. Do I have the. Oops. Fiend Blood. Alright, we do not. Okay. Let's organize that one. And we can move all the components over. Back here. What was in my 4 slot before? Oh, that's right. I did lose that. Well, let's just try this for a bit. The Revenant of Ognapesh. Seems like he'll be pretty strong, so we'll take it. And we gotta going back through Devil's Crossing. Let's actually just skip our way to Warden's Cellar, Underground Transit, Warden's Laboratory. Because I want to see if I fight the Warden again, if I can get him to drop this mace. Oh, I can't use my my shield toss. Yeah, I guess we'll just put it there. Don't go through that? Well, we have to go through this room. Let's go get this totem. This way. Let's just go fight him. We'll come back for the totem. We're just gonna steamroll through everything here anyways. Get everything over there. He exploded. Hello.
I've been expecting you. With you, I will crush your friends and Devil's Cross damage. My true power.
Hey. That's an upgrade. Basically. Let's just might as well. Approach village. I bet if we keep going that direction is where we need to be going. Up through there. That was a good summon. Feed me XP minions. Yum, 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 yum. See if we can get level 50 in the next 30 minutes. That'd be cool. Harvey the Drifter. Well, Harvey the Drifter. Against crowd control and bolsters armor and retaliation. Oh, okay. That's cool. Hello, you. You broke my door. They'll find little Walter and me. Wait, are you rotten? No, no, you couldn't find us if you were. You never think to look here. Are you just talking to that doll? That's my son. Stop talking. Ooh. Better. He's perfect. Such smooth. Not like those rotted ones. You have to face reality. You're living alone here with this doll. I'm sorry for your son, but you need to move on. Why are you saying that? You're trying to poison my mind. You're one of those rotted ones, aren't you? You look okay, but you're rotted on the inside. And yes, I can smell it now. Only thing I can smell is your soiled bedclothes. Did he just explode? Did he just explode into a pile of blood? Okay.
Can't do
Interesting. Here we are. Aether barrier. Creed pendant. You should be able to purge the barrier. Alright, now we're back to things that are actually our level. Wendigo. Oh, we gonna get cryptids up in this now? I am all for more cryptids. Yes, please. The Gloomvault Rift. It's the Coven's Refuge, so... Garrett, Troven, and Gloomvault. They're just some rovers. The Wendigo Spirit has become lost even to Modrigan. Who is Modrigan? He's the patron god of the forest and guardian of the Roari, our people. Alright. Oh, I had been curious about that for a while. I thought he was an evil god, but I think that's Dreeg. Ooh. Bloom. I like it. I like this new area. It's kind of pretty, actually. Stone shell, little land crabs. I didn't think I'd be fighting Plantera and Grimdawn. I haven't even fought the Bee Queen yet. More scrap. Cellar to explore. Nane's stash. Find Nane's secret stash. Is it in this decrepit cellar, perhaps? Obsidian plate cuirass. Infused with the spirit of the Wendigo. Cool. Oh, so in fact, you must have the dynamite on you to do dynamite things. We were wanting to test that. Oh, this is the horror that came through and attacked them.
We're counting on you.
Shamala.
Got something you need stashed?
I just need my dynamite, please, sir. Thank you. Open it. Nice. this? A wooden door. Does this go back up? Let's go back up. Pack blue returning. Bloodborne saber. A zeal relic. Oh, that could be cool. I like zeal in Diablo. So we skipped all that. Well, let's backtrack our way. What's over here? I'm gonna go this direction. I have a feeling it circles. Oh, we're so close to a level up. I would love a totem or a boss right now. There we are. Made it to level 50. Main stash, hey, there we go. Cool. Now we can work on equipping all that stuff. That was level 50. Well, for one, actually, we could... we didn't keep it with us, though, did we? Nope. No, we didn't. Dang. Keep that close at hand. Oh, let's go grab this. And then we can start wrapping up the stream, probably. Did it. Alright. I think we are going to try to go back to just Gloomvault proper and do a bit more exploration. Next time, though. We don't have any devotion points, right? Okay. 3. Alright, one more level, and we'll get our Guardians of Empyrean. I think that's going to make up for the fact that we're going to have one less skeleton. We'll instead get 2 Guardians of Empyrean, and we'll see how we can keep this Revenant of Ognapesh. All the while, I confirm those changes. All the while, we're working more towards this guy getting a Living Shadow appearing on critical attacks. I never see this thing come out. Ever. It says it lasts for 20 seconds, and I never ever see it. So let's take a second and just, I want to see, is there a keyword here? Like, not really, right? Can't. What if I type in attributes? Attributes. Yeah, so it does light this up. So is there another thing? Eldritch creature, pure energy. Alright, that's a summon. Okay. That's more of a buff. That's the one we want to go for. What are you? Arcane Bomb. Okay. What about you? Raise the Dead. And undead minions will only exist for a limited amount of time. Oh. We should definitely work towards that. Start needing to get reds. Okay. So what reds do we need to start looking at? Pet. Okay, so you. Jackal one. Okay. But first anyways, we're gonna do lion. We're gonna do lion. Are we gonna do the Assassin's Blade one? Might be more worth it to look at. No, we're gonna do the lion and maybe the Night Talon. Right? And then we'll, yeah. It's probably what's gonna happen. I really should get a new relic as well. Okay. Well, thank you any and all for joining me on another Extra Life stream. I hope you have a lovely rest of your weekend and week. Do you remember we try and do this every week for Extra Life? You can use the donation link up at the top of the screen or down in the description. Any donations go to Phoenix Children's Hospital. It's a great cause, helping out some sick kids and their families. I hope whatever you get up to this weekend or this next week that you have some fun with it. Go do something like watch a movie, play a game, watch some more videos, go check out even Deconstruction Gaming streams for some chill Stardew Valley times. Those are always fun. And also another Extra Life streamer. But have a lovely time, and I will see you next week.